Hi everybody, I'm Ella. I'm the face behind beautybyella.com. Today we'll be doing a tutorial on makeup, the one I'm wearing now, and also on how to cover up some acne scars and skin discoloration. Hope you enjoy it. Stick around. Okay, so now that we're done with our creamy products, we want to set it. Every time you use something creamy, you have to set it. It will make it last longer, and it will also make sure it doesn't run or melt with the weather. One of the set powders that I absolutely love is a translucent powder from Too Faced. And I pick it up with a fluffy brush on both sides. Try not to re-dab too many times, especially when you're using it on clients. And then what you do is you lightly brush it on your face. As you can see, it's translucent, so you don't really see it. It doesn't do much to your previous makeup, except you just set it a little bit. Another step I like to take right after I powder my face is to put a little bit of highlight on the cheekbones. And there's two highlights that I really love. They're both from Benefit, Moonbeam and High Beam. High Beam I usually use depending on the makeup I'm putting on, if it's warmer colors or cooler colors. In this case, I want to stay with warm tones given the tan and the bronzer. So I'm just going to use the peachy looking one. And it looks like a nail polish. It has a little bit of a brush. And I use my synthetic brush because it's much easier to clean after. And I apply it on my face. And then what I'll do is I'll just spread it with my fingers a little bit. I find it's a lot better coverage, or maybe a sponge. But a sponge absorbs a lot of the product. I like to use my fingers on a lot of the products, warms them up, and it makes the coverage a lot better. A little more around the cheekbone. It's almost like all on a form of a C. You want to make sure that you bring the light. There's light reflectance, so it brings the light where it's supposed to be. Gives you a youthful look. If you want to put a little bit on your brow bone, top of the bridge of your nose. And once you put the creamy product on, you want to set it. And I use a Mineralized Skin Foundation from MAC. Absolutely love it. With a fluffy brush, pick up a little bit of the product, set it. It's a powder too, but it's got a little bit of a tint to it. It's really pretty, very warm. And there you go. Clean face. The problem is being concealed. It will be highlighted later on, so you less visible even more. And one more thing, after you use your products, because of your acne problem, because of the bacteria that builds on your face, you want to make sure you disinfect your brushes. Regardless if you're using them on yourself or another person. What I like to use is just some cheap alcohol bacteria cleanser, clean, antiseptic cleaner. Um, it doesn't cost very much, and it's just a quick spray after it, and clean your brushes against a towel, and then make sure you wash them at least once a week. That will make sure that they stay nice and clean and healthy, and that they don't bring the bacteria back onto your face. Thanks for watching, and make sure you check the blog, beautybyella.com. I will list all the products I've used today, and I will see you soon. Bye. So we're starting with a clean face with the foundation and concealer, a little bit of highlight. What I'm going to show you is how I contour the cheekbone and then apply the blush. One of the nicest contouring powders I found is from Bare Minerals, and it's warm. It's nice because it's a matte consistency, and I usually, because it's very pigmented, I pick it off the cap. The brush, it's an angle brush. Load it up. And tap it off. Tap the excess off. Start at the hairline. That's where the most pigmented powder is deposited. And then slowly follow your cheekbone. If you feel it with your fingers, you know where your cheekbone is. Go right underneath in the hollow and spread it around so it's not just a straight line. Spread it around a little bit. Blend it, blend it, blend it. Looks very natural. A little bit on the temple. Taking it out. Squirt it around. Tap it off. Hold the hairline. Slowly move down to the hollow. If you actually look in your cheek, you can see where it is. Make sure you blend it up. Temple. Little bit on the jawline. Especially if you want to camouflage a little bit of an extra chin. With surgery, without the surgery. Keep your face left, see? You just hide it. Next we move on to the blush. And I really like this product. It's very pretty. I love the color. It's called Blossoming from MAC. It's a very peachy pink kind of color. And we want to pick it up. I'm using a MAC brush, blush brush 188. And I'll just pick up a little bit of the product, not too much. Put it on the tip. And just stipple it on the apples of your cheek. This is your cheek. The apple is right in the middle. You just want to stipple it on a little bit. This is pretty because it's light reflecting. It brings, once again, brings the attention all the way up to the eyes, away from this problem area. Now, once we're done with that, a little bit on the forehead is a spray to follow. Once I do that, because it is a cream blush, I like to follow with powder blush, which will set it once again. And I like to use Stila. This is a quad. And with a fluffy brush, I pick up this one, which is the cheek color. And it looks bright, but it's actually a very soft pink. Pick it up on the brush, tap a little bit. It's very pigmented. And just set it with one side of the brush and just very pretty. Looks a little strong because the eyes are not done, the mouth is not done. But once everything is done together, it's very pretty and it lasts all day. Because of the cream and because of the powder on top, it makes it last a long time. You literally have to wash it off. Unless you're going kissing people, then you smudge it up. And that's it. That's your face for the powder.